Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to do a quick update on Hive Blockchain. They provided a press release this morning, along with Bitfarms. They provided a press release as well. So first, we're going to get into Hive. We're going to look at the press release. We're going to also update the numbers for our estimates as far as what they could be making for mining. We'll also update the Hodl because they provided some update on how much they're hodling Bitcoin. And we'll do the same thing with Bitfarms. So let's get into the story really quick here. So Hive Blockchain orders 3,000 micro BT high performance Bitcoin miners and mines its 1,000th green and clean Bitcoin to Hodl. So this is just some information about the press release. There we go. Hive is pleased to announce that it has ordered 3,000 premium micro BT watt miners with a total hash rate of 294 pentahash per second with an average efficiency of approximately 34 watts per terahash. Additionally, the company now has a hodl over 1,000 Bitcoins in its cold wallet. The company notes that the 294 petahash would generate approximately 67 Bitcoin per month based on current difficulty levels. So we've updated the difficulty levels in our hodl report. We'll go over that at the very end here. Currently, the company has over 1 exahash of Bitcoin mining capacity operating, which produces over 225 Bitcoins per month on a run rate basis at current difficulty levels. The company believes the difficulty will continue to rise. I obviously agree. I'm seeing it right now. The difficulty is increasing, and the difficulty gets adjusted every 2 weeks. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Miner purchase. So Hive is proud to continue its relationship with MicroBT through the purchase of 3,000 watt miners, which will be a mixture of M30S, M30S Plus, and M30S++ machines. These 3,000 miners will be delivered in 12 equal tranches of 250 miners during the calendar year of the year of 2020. Commencing in January and ending in December. This will increase our global hash rate by 24.5 petahash each month. Frank Holmes, executive chairman of Hive, said the continued work and success that our team has been able to achieve with strategic partners during these challenging times due to the global shortages and chips and logistics delays in shipping equipment from Asia due to COVID-19 has been remarkable. Yeah, as long as they can get the miners in, that'll be great. As a result, we are able to increase our 2022 run rate revenue by almost 25% with this acquisition, while positioning Hive to realize a good ROI on capital invested by making ASIC acquisitions at a very attractive dollar cost per terahash price. All in pace with the development of our green and clean operating infrastructure. We are not settled with needing to buy carbon offsets, which helps our margins because we are focused on mining by sourcing geothermal and hydroelectric energy. And they do, and that's great. I think they're one of the best ones at it. Let's take a look at their hodl here. So Hive is excited to announce that we currently hold over 1,030 green and clean Bitcoins in cold wallet custody. The company is pleased to provide the following update on its global BTC growth and production for the current 2022 fiscal year. So important number 130, I think that's actually what they're putting into their cold storage right now. Yeah. So April 64, May was 73. June was 86, July was 200, and August was 234. This is kind of what you want to see. You want to see that growth happening, right? You don't want it to go down. You want it to continue growing. So this is a good sign. Then Mr. Holmes continued to say that he traveled with the now President Aiden Keilik, which is their President and Chief Operating Officer, to Sweden and other facilities to tour around them and meet with people over there. At the market offering, so they are obviously diluting the shares a little bit. They issued an aggregate of 16,363,500 common shares at a price of, I think it was, where was the price? At Canadian dollars 4.99 here for proceeds of $81,726,621. So, it's not good to see, but obviously they're trying to expand as far as the production for Bitcoin is. So I'll give them that. So let's look at the numbers here really quick for Hive after we updated some of the information here. So this is our basically deep dive on Hive Blockchain as far as what their miners are, how much they're making, possibly per month on each of these miners and when they're coming in. So I've updated the network hash rate, which is now at 133,724,000. Current Bitcoin price that I used was 46,388, which was this morning. And then we've added these what's miners here, these 12 tranches of 250 basically miners being added each one. The only thing is obviously they're not going to be installed this year. They're going to be installed next year, so we're not including them in the pricing here. So based on this, their estimated year gross revenue for right now is at $222,285,000, which would give them an EPS of 58 cents, or price to earnings multiple of 20 would give them a stock price of 11.63 if you just included what they mined, right? Nothing as far as expenses go, things like that. And as always, folks, do your own research on this. This is just my calculations, what I'm kind of using for myself. So please, this is just for entertainment purposes. Kind of do your own research on this before you invest in anything. So then I took a 50% discount from that, and with the current price of 46,388, I'm looking at a stock price of 581 would be kind of like the fair value right now. If Bitcoin goes up twice, you're looking at 1163. If it goes up 3 times, you're looking at 1744 and 2325 by the end of the year, if Bitcoin basically goes 4x from here, which would give you an increase of 78% in stock price, 255, 433, and 610. So not bad, still good news. Obviously, the more miners that get in, the better. I think next year is going to be even better, but we also have to be concerned, or we have to be cautious as far as where Bitcoin's going to go, whether it's going to go into a bear market again, like it has historically or not. So we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, next story is Bitfarms as well has updated their production and mining operations updates. So Bitfarm provides Bitcoin production and mining operations updates, over 2,000 Bitcoin in custody. Toronto Bitcoin mining company currently powering over 1% of the Bitcoin network with greater than 99% green hydroelectricity, and today announced the Bitcoin production and operations report. Mining production highlights: as of September 1st, 2021, mined 354 new Bitcoins. During the August 2021, the company is currently mining approximately 10 Bitcoins each day. Mined 745 Bitcoins in the first 2 months of the third quarter, equivalent to approximately 98% of the Bitfarm's entire second quarter of Bitcoin production. Mined 2,102 Bitcoin in the first 8 months of 2021, which is great. They deposited, so this is an important part here, they deposited 2,028 Bitcoins into custody through September 1st, 2021, representing approximately 96% increase, or 90% of the company's Bitcoin production this year, valued at approximately $101.4 million, based on they're using 50,000, which was obviously a couple of days ago, until we had that flash crash. If you want to see a video on that, I posted a video earlier on that one. As of September 1st, 2021, Bitfarms year-to-date Bitcoin production by month. So in January, they had 199. In February, 178. March, 221. April, 232. May, 262. June, 265. Then they had a huge increase here in July at 391. And then they went back down in 354 in August. A little concerning why they have not a steady rise. They keep going back down. You see 199, 178 here, 221, 232, 262. I mean, these are all really close to each other, so not a lot of miners were coming online here. July obviously had a huge increase, so they must have had a bunch of machines come online, and then they had a decrease in August. Obviously, difficulty could result in that, but I wouldn't expect it to go down that far from that. It's quite a big change. Mining operations update: the company is positioned to make substantial progress over the remaining months of 2021 towards its goal of 3 exahash by the first quarter of 2022 and 8 exahash by the end of the year. So that would be outstanding if they can do that. There's some more information here. Bitfarms is scheduled to receive its first delivery of 7,230 miners, SJ19s, Pros, before the end of September. So we've updated this number here to reflect the new amount that they said. I think prior to that, they were saying they're going to get like 6,000 something miners. So we've updated this. We're 7,000 miners of these, I believe. So I've updated this in the sheet. I'll share with you guys here shortly. These miners will initially be deployed primarily to replace our Bitmain S9s. So this is good that they're telling us this, because that way we can remove the Bitmain S9 miners from our calculation. So basically, towards the way I calculate it is, you'll see is I'm giving them basically until September to mine, and then after that they're going to be shut off. So we're only calculating 9 months for these. Driving significant improvements in total operating hash rate, average operating efficiency, production rate, and reduced average Bitcoin production cost. The additional 723 petahash per second represents an approximate 50% growth from the company's existing network hash rate of 1.4 exahash per second. What else do they have? Bitfarms Cowansville, Quebec facility is now operational and expected to be running at full capacity by the end of September. That's great news. This is expected to contribute approximately 100 petahash above current production level. The company agreed with the city of Sherbrooke, Quebec, on a comprehensive plan to accelerate the utilization of all 96 megawatts of power in new state-of-the-art facilities in the city. At the beginning of September, Bitfarms continued its geographic expansion with signing in Paraguay of a 5-year lease with an annual renewable power purchase agreement to secure 10 megawatts of green hydroelectric capacity at the competitive rate of 3.6 US cents per kilowatt hour. That's actually really good. The new Paraguay facility will be used to house approximately 3,000 used miners capable of 150 petahash per second, and it's anticipated to be fully operational by December 21, so that's great. If the site were fully operational today, it would be producing Bitcoin at a cost approximately of 7,850 per coin. The company continues to pursue other opportunities with Paraguay to increase its productive capacity. So this is all good news, obviously. So let's take a look at the numbers here, what that represents. So if we look at Bitfarms here, so Bitfarms, obviously the Bitcoin network is at 133 million. Current price that I'm using is 46,388. So here, the Ent miners here and here, I'm marking those down to only basically operate for 9 months here and here. So that obviously decreases the yearly total that they're going to be making. And then eventually next year they'll be probably taken offline completely. Or next year they will be taken offline. And then here I updated their N-Miner S9 Pros to reflect the 7,230 that they're going to get of those. And that's starting in September. They're expecting the first batch to come in September. So we're only counting 3 months for the first batch, 2 months for the second one, because obviously September, October, November, then 2 months and 1 month here. So we're getting an estimated year gross revenue of $219,363,000 with an earnings per share price of $129 and price to earnings multiple of 25.78. So we got a good ways to go up with Bitfarms, I think. So that's with everything, obviously, not accounted for electricity, operations, anything else. That's just gross profit right there. Like I said before, do your own research on this. And then I take a 50% discount from that, and this is where I come up with my numbers here. So current price for Bitcoin is 46,388. EPS would be at 64 cents. So price to earnings multiple of 20. We're looking at 12.89. That would be a 170% increase from where the price of the stock is right now. 2x would be for the price 25.78, a 334% increase. 3x would be 38.67 and a 552% increase, and a 4x would be 51.56 and a 769% increase. So those are all huge numbers here. If obviously Bitcoin goes up in price, we just don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But those are kind of my projections as where the stock price could possibly be at a 50% discount from their gross revenue, right? It could be that their net income is, 78, 80% of their gross revenue. I just don't know that. I'm going 50%, which is really conservative. And I do that for all the mining stocks that I calculate on. Okay, so let's look at the Hodl report here. So here's I kind of update this a little bit to kind of include everything in one slide as best I could. So if we look at it here for Hive obviously updated theirs today. So we know that they're hodling 1,050. Is that right? Let's take a look here. I'm trying to think, going back, make sure I got this right. No. Purchases, Hodl, 1,030. Okay. So I made a mistake there. Don't know if I can update it here. I can't update it here. So 20 Bitcoin is obviously going to be what? Almost $1 million in difference. So not a huge amount, but definitely a substantial amount. So I'll update this. But why did I get 130? That was 150 somewhere here. There was another report here. Let me see here. 3,000. Sorry, folks. I just want to make sure I get the numbers right here. Story continues. BTC at the market offering. Hodl. Oh, it is 1,000. Okay. I made a mistake. Sorry. I'll correct that, and I'll give you guys an update in the comments down below on that one. Just sticky fat fingers, you could blame that on. Okay, where were we? All right, we're back here. Okay, so this should be 10,030, which would obviously decrease the amount. So 20 times roughly 50,000, you're looking at 1 million. So it's 133,282,000, which isn't a huge, which is basically a rounding error. Almost. So market cap would be, their market cap currently is at 1.24 billion, and their share price right now that I used from this morning is 331. Shares outstanding is 363,746,224. So earnings per Hodl would be 37 cents. Price to earnings multiple, price to Hodl multiple of 20 would give us a stock price of 738. Right now the price difference of that is 407 upside potential. And if you invested $1,000, you would get 302 shares. And if the price increases to this price, you would end up with $2,230. A nice increase. Let's undo that. And then Bitfarms obviously has reported that they have 2,028 right now in custody. So they're hodling 94 million roughly at the current price of Bitcoin, which is here. And they have a market cap right now of 992,809,000. Their share price right now is 591 that I used from this morning. Shares outstanding is 167,987,986. So earnings per Hodl would be at 56 cents. Price to Hodl 20 multiple will give us a share price basically of 1120, which is a 529 increase in that. If you invested $1,000, you would get 169 shares roughly, and if the price went up to this, you would get it, $1,895 in return. So based on these numbers, the way I calculate it right now, it looks like I've updated all the numbers here for all the miners. So it looks like the best one is HUT 8 right now. I mean, HUT 8, if you invest $1,000 right now and it goes up $19, you're looking at turning that $1,000 into almost $3,000. Obviously, not financial advice. Do your own research. But this is kind of what I'm coming up right now. So I think these three, Hive, Bitfarms, and HUT 8, are possibly the ones that are the most undervalued right now. Marathon and Riot are pretty well, I think, valued right now by investors. Obviously, they have a lot more institutional investors in them as well. That's why I think they're pretty well valued right now. So, yeah, this is just what I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Am I completely out of my mind on these, or am I pretty spot on as far as what you guys think as well? All right? Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot. Hitting the like button as well, and hitting the notification bell. That's all I ask from you guys. If you guys do enjoy these videos, hopefully this provides some kind of insight and it's entertaining for you guys. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye. Hey guys, so I just want to post really quick here the updated miner numbers or BTC Hodl for Hive. So I'm going to leave this here for you guys to take a look at. Obviously, like I said, I made a mistake of putting down 1,050 Bitcoin that they're holding when they're actually holding one. Hey guys, so really quick, here's the updated Hey guys, so here's really quick the updated report on Hodl. So I have updated the Hive numbers from obviously where I was wrong on the 1,050, and I changed it to the 1,030 that was reported in the report. So you can take a look at the numbers here. I'll leave this up for a couple seconds for you guys to take a look at. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.